Hey, it's Felice, totally awake, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, then welcome. How y'all doing? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I wanted to talk about governing body update number 5. Now, obviously, I'm driving, but I definitely didn't want to wait too long to give my thoughts. So I'll just do a little rant and try to add clips. Whatever I decide to talk about, whatever I come out with, I'll try to add some matching clips in here. So just bear with me. But I was triggered by the governing body update number 5. Not gonna even lie to y'all. I really was triggered. And the reason why I was triggered is because I just felt like, you know, it was just astonishing how hypocritical they are continuously. I mean, this ain't nothing new. They always hypocritical, you know. They always, you know, throwing stones and bricks and then hiding their hands, you know. So this is nothing new. But it's just disturbing to just see it over and over again and just know just how deceitful they are, you know. First they come on there and they want to talk about the ministry and, you know, how all ministry has resumed except door to door.
On May 31st, 2022, the governing body informed all branch committees that we would now resume all forms of our public ministry, except house-to-house work. Around the world, our brothers and sisters were thrilled to resume public witnessing. After resuming in-person preaching, one sister said, "It was like we were resurrected. We were gone, and then we were back. It was unifying." And the brother said, "It was like riding a bicycle. It all came back quickly, and we had a great time." A member of the branch committee in the United States was working with a small group making return visits that they hadn't made in person since before the pandemic. He said, "I was worried that people would be standoffish or that they'd be worried about the virus, but that just wasn't the case at all."
You know, which they try to act like door-to-door ministry is so important. That's the main type of preaching work they need to be doing is door-to-door, which we can find scriptures that actually tells them not to go door-to-door, but they totally disregard that, act like they never heard of it, all of that. And they have acted like they have had to go door-to-door, but now it's just so nonchalantly, oh yeah, accept door-to-door, and it's okay. Why is that okay? You know, and they so excited about people, you know, not wanting, you know, they thought that people would be standoffish and scared of getting the virus, and they're not. And they happy about that. And it's just like, I feel bad that people risking their lives to hear your false message, okay? To hear your doomsday message. Then they're all excited that they have these new Bibles, okay? They have these new Bibles printed or whatever.
The weekend of June 25, 2022 was a milestone for our translation efforts. 13 language editions of the New World Translation were released in one weekend. Some of the releases were of individual Bible books. Others were the complete edition of the Greek scriptures. And some were of the complete Bible. Previously, the largest number of Bibles released in a single weekend was 6. We thank Jehovah for these precious gifts.
And it's just like, y'all talking about how many translations y'all got. What? That's not nothing to be excited about, okay? None of you are Bible scholars. So you already incorrectly translated all the Bibles you already got. You know? You don't know. You're not a Greek scholar, you're not a Bible scholar, you're not none of that. And that's why it's a lot of scriptures where y'all have omitted things, like John 1:1, okay? So y'all up here smiling and grinning like y'all done did something great, and y'all don't even know what y'all doing. And the Bible tell you, you know, not to take, the scriptures tell you not to take or add to it. but you do it anyway. And then you want to say it's a gift from God. Blasphemy. I call that blasphemy, okay? Then y'all really had the nerve. They really had the nerve to sit there and talk about court cases.
On June 7, 2022, the European Court of Human Rights ruled in favor of Jehovah's Witnesses in 21 cases, all in one day. Our previous record for court victories awarded in one day was on May 3rd, 1943, when we won 12 cases in the United States Supreme Court. We praise Jehovah for these fine victories.
Court cases. Yeah, they on there talking about court cases. And it's just astonishing the way they pick and choose which court cases they want to talk about. Let's talk about all y'all court cases that y'all involved with. You know, because they seem like they're so open. Yeah, they gonna update us about these court cases. No, they don't. Because they got a whole bunch of them. They have a whole bunch of them that they ain't mentioned to the audience yet. You haven't mentioned to your so-called 8 million members yet. You know? Why you ain't tell them about the Candace Conti case? Okay? And some of these other cases. I have names in my head. I don't want to get the names wrong, but I'll certainly have them on the screen. Why you didn't tell them about none of these cases? You giving people half information. And so they all happy, you know, that these court cases they've won, and you know these victories they've gotten. Not even mentioning other times that they was in court for other things. But y'all happy about, you know, feeling like y'all won something over Russia. You know, getting on there talking about, you know, that's every religion thinks that they have the true religion.
Brothers, this decision is truly historic. In fact, the court consolidated 20 of our cases into one decision and ruled conclusively in our favor in all of them. Throughout the 196-page decision, the court meticulously dismantles the lies that Russia has used to persecute our brothers and ban our worship. Shane, in what way specifically did the court condemn Russia?
Well, the decision unambiguously declares that Russia is guilty of carrying out a premeditated and relentless attack on innocent worshipers and on pure worship. For example, at paragraph 254 of the decision, the European Court states that the Russian authorities had pursued a policy of intolerance designed to cause Jehovah's Witnesses to abandon their faith and to prevent others from joining it. Of course, that policy was entirely unsuccessful.
In fact, this judgment completely exonerates Jehovah's Witnesses. For example, Russia claimed that our publications and website are extremist simply because we believe that we have the truth. In response, the European Court ruled that any religious entity or individual believers have the right to proclaim and defend their doctrine as the true and superior one.
Okay, yeah, but every religion don't require, you know, the members to shun the members that leave. You know what I'm saying?
The thing about it is, though, they don't even believe that it is the truth. The leaders don't believe that it is the truth. They will get up in court and basically let everyone know that they don't believe it. Let's not forget what Jeffrey Jackson said in court. And if you're new to finding out the whole truth about the so-called truth, check this clip out of Jeffrey Jackson.
And do you see yourselves as Jehovah God's people on earth?
That, I think, would seem to be quite presumptuous to say that we are the only spokesperson that God is using. The scriptures clearly show that someone can act in harmony with God's Spirit in giving comfort and help in the congregation.
There you have it. Governing body member Gerrit Losch in court saying it would be presumptuous to say that the Jehovah's Witnesses was God's only channel on earth. You guys, he said presumptuous, okay? Arrogant, overconfident, egotistical, cocksure, okay? He don't believe this. He said clearly the scriptures say,
You say that you're not extremist, and you think this is so good that, you know, they have made this new decision. However, it's not, because you are extremists. How is, I mean, even the most recent things that these leaders have said, that babies are enemies, are little enemies of God.
Now, if we think about it, we're not born as friends of God, because we're born as sinful offspring of Adam. Actually, we think about it, we're born as enemies of God. Sometimes you'll hear people say of a little baby, "Look at that little angel." But more accurate would be to say, "Look at that little enemy of God."
How is that not extremist? How is that not extreme? You know, maybe the judge and maybe the court, maybe they didn't see none of this stuff to be even more convincing than what they already knew about y'all, to really know how much of an extremist cult group that you are. Maybe they didn't know really about all the families that you're ruining with your shunning policies. Do they not know that? How could they I mean, they knew you two was extremists. They had all the evidence and reasons to stand on that. Do I need to come be the lawyer? Come on. So do some of us ex-Jehovah Witnesses out here need to come be the lawyer? Okay?
What else did the court say in our favor?
The European Court confirms our right to engage in our door-to-door preaching, for parents to teach their children to worship Jehovah, own and use our places of worship, to refuse military service, to refuse blood transfusions and choose effective alternatives, and to be politically neutral. In all of these areas, the European Court concludes that our religious beliefs and activities are entirely peaceful and are protected by the right to freedom of religion.
So anyway, y'all, that's pretty much all I have to say for right now. I mean, I have a whole bunch more to say. I got more to say on the convention and everything else, but you know, it's hard to try to make these videos and add clips, and it's taking up all kind of space on your phone, you know. Just like I literally just downloaded the YouTube app on my phone yesterday, just so I could comment on Dose of Dory live. Shout out to Dose of Dory. Yeah, but I went on, I saw her that she was live and I wanted to comment, so I literally downloaded the app right then and there, so I would be able to comment. I've never commented on a live. Y'all know I never went live. Maybe I will soon, you know. Looks fun, you know. Maybe we can do like a discussion or a question and answer. Y'all let me know what y'all want to talk about on the live, you know. If y'all want to just maybe ask me some questions that maybe I haven't told y'all already. Maybe my thoughts on a particular subject, or you can ask me some stuff about my life. Just let me know what y'all think. Let me know what you think about everything I've said in this video. Let me know what you think, all right? Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure that you have your notifications on, okay? And yeah, make sure to like the video, and I will be back with another one. All right, it's Felice, totally awake. Bye.